I did not make breakfast. So I'm going to go into town, into Chamberlain, and get a cup of coffee, maybe something to eat, and drive about 2 hours to Sioux Falls, get me mails, where the buffalo roam, looking for a place to call home, but they all die alone. Sorry, I couldn't resist. My son and I invented that song last year. No, the year before. No, a few years back. Going to South Dakota. Right over here. South Dakota. My hometown. My home state. Alright, I got my mail, Dakota Post, yeehaw! And I got the title for my motorcycle. Yes!
At the stop sign, turn right onto East Benson Road.
She's not the best, but she's mine, and that's all that matters. Yeehaw!
Hi, if you like my videos, please click the bell so you can be notified, and come back often because I have new videos every week.
I gotta go to O'Reilly's auto parts store, get some fuses, because Paigey has a blown fuse on her navigation system. I put in a 20 amp fuse and it works, so, and the one I took out was blown, so I know that's the problem. But I only had a 20 and she needs a 15. So we're gonna get some 15 amp fuses and put one in there. I should have some for when I need them. Maybe I'll buy a package of different size fuses. Fuses is what fuses things around. Something like that. I got 15. Crisis averted. Now we drive on. First I gotta get a battery for the camera, because Spielberger is complaining that the battery is dying. Why can't you go get it? I have no idea. All right, Spielberger, hold the camera. I said hold the camera. Whatever.
To take exit 406 onto State Highway 11 toward Carlsson.
I'm here by myself. I had nobody else to scare, so I try to scare you. It's lame, but it's all I got. What can I tell you? I thought it was funny. Maybe not.
Take the exit.
Oh!
Then turn left onto North Split Rock Boulevard.
Take the exit. Yeehaw. Welcome to Minnesota! 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 Wow! Wow! Woo! After many cornfields, silos, and even a big bird, we've arrived at the resort town of Walmartia. It is what it is. Sometimes it's one thing, sometimes it's another. Today is Walmartia, so we're gonna find a spot over here that's kind of like convenient, away from people and from big trucks, next to the three-wheel motorcycle. Not really a motorcycle, it's I don't call those motorcycles. Those are whatever. They're trikes. Yeah, I don't like it. We interrupt these high production moving pictures to bring you a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Hard Work. That's right, folks. If you use the coupon code Louis Works Hard, you can get 15% off some work that will actually pay you some money, and you can make an honest living, and you don't have to beg for cash when you need to buy something. That's my my coupon code. Leaving the resort town of Walmartia. I gotta throw away my garbage first. Last night, when I was getting ready to go to sleep, this guy with the pickup truck, really loud diesel engine, comes in, parks, stops. I'm like, oh good, he stopped. Then he starts again, and then he leaves. I'm like, oh good, he left. And then he comes back again, I'm like, oh no, he came back. And then he shut it off. And I'm like, oh good, he shut it off. And then early this morning, he started the thing again. Oh, and then he left. But he woke me up. Man, that thing needed some lubrication in the muffler bearings or something. Gotta lubricate that thing. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me throw away the garbage. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee at the taiyaki place over there, because I don't want to make breakfast. We got to make some time. Get to Lake Superior in about 3.5 hours, and then maybe go for a little swim in the lake, and then find a parking spot in National Forest. That's the plan. Plans always change, but that's the preliminary plan, folks. Have coffee, we'll travel. It's not the best thing, but it's very hot too. Oh, I already feel it. I can't even drink it. Let's go on our way towards Duluth, Minnesota. And then we'll be in Wisconsin afterwards. Couple supplies over here at Super One. There's a Super One also in Montana. But this one is different, I think. Now we're gonna drive about 2 hours, and we're gonna camp for free somewhere in the woods.
At the light, turn right onto Belknap Street.
I think we'll be able to camp for free. And then tomorrow we'll keep driving on. Paige is having issues with her legs and arms getting numb from driving too much. I'm trying to make it to my kids on Friday or Saturday. It's not going to be Friday.
1.8 miles, turn right onto East 2nd Street.
It's probably more like Saturday morning, so we'll see what happens. We are in a town of, I think, Superior. And I've seen Lake Superior for the first time ever. I can put that sticker on my map. Oh, we're moving. All right. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have to back up, but up ahead I see some area we can park at. This is National Forest in Wisconsin by Lake Superior. I don't know how far we're gonna make it. Hopefully I don't have to back up all the way up. I saw a little spot here that I could park at. I don't really have a choice right now. I have to keep going until I can turn around. I'm not going anymore. This is it. We are not going that way. No way I'm going down there. It's all sand. This is it, Pagey. This is gonna have to do. Morning, folks. Finishing up my coffee. I'm getting ready to leave National Forest right here by Lake Superior. Get out of the road, you geese. Kanakian geese. Fly away to Kanakia. Yeehaw! I'm over here at a roundabout, confusing Pagey. Going around in a circle. She must be thinking, what the heck? And just like that, we are in Michigan. Without trying to put down Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, I'm sure and I know that these states have beautiful areas to live and to camp and all that. But personally, I prefer the West. I prefer the West because these states look too much like any other state in the East Coast. The Great Lakes aside and whatever other beauty it has aside, I prefer the West because out West you can go from the mountains, really high mountains, to forest, to desert, to lakes, to rivers, even ocean,
At the next light, turn left.
in a relatively short amount of time. A couple of hours you could be anywhere. And over here on the East Coast, it's pretty much the same to me, even though it's got its own beauty and everything. So yeah, not putting it down, and with more time I would probably love to explore these states a little bit more, but given the choice I would make a beeline for the West Coast. That's just my personal preference. Snack time, folks. We got some cherries, water. We're gonna stretch our legs and have a little snacky. Paige had her foot falling asleep. Which foot? The right foot. Wake up, foot! We got miles and miles to go. Unbelievable. But now it's snack time. Break is over. Time to keep on going. For some reason, my type of van does not come equipped with a cabin filter, so whenever I go through a lot of dust, I turn the air off. At least it's not sucking in all that dust. It still comes in a little bit because there's no filter. It's just I don't know why they didn't put a filter in there, but it is what it is. We need el fuelo. Yeehaw. I don't want to come all the way here, drive by Lake Superior, and not go for a dip. I gotta go for a little dip, folks. I gotta change into my shorts, but there's people over there. I gotta go in the woods here somewhere. Very soft sand. It's not Florida sand. Hopefully they can't see me change. So let's do that real quick. Mission accomplished. Now we're gonna go in the water. Yeehaw! Cool. Crazy. There's a shark over there.
What was it?
A shark.
What was it really?
Are there sharks here? Or maybe not. Oh, woo! I don't think I'm going to dive in. Boy, it's so frigid. Oh. Water is frigid. It's like, it's colder than cold. It's cold. We are ready to keep on trucking, but that was definitely worth stopping for a few minutes. We didn't stop for long, maybe half hour, but that water is frigid. And what is this guy doing? He's taking up, you got a whole parking lot, dude. You got a whole parking lot. He's blocking everybody. I don't know why. You can't pull to the side, but anyway. Water is frigid. As soon as you walk about 20 feet in, it becomes so much colder. Ooh, frigid! We are in the town of Christmas, folks. That's the lake over there. Another thing with this all debacle of traveling back east is that as soon as we got into Michigan, we lost another hour. So now we are back on Eastern time, which is in a way it's okay because now I'm going to get used to that. So for when I go back to work next week, hopefully next week. But you just keep losing 1 hour after another really quick. Especially after being used to the West Coast time, and then all of a sudden it's East Coast time. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Prepare to park your car near M28. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
All right. We gotta figure out which way we're gonna go, left or right. Okay, so we go left. We can go to that clearing. So why don't we go left? Wah! Pothole. Pothole. Whatever you see there may not be exactly the way it looks in real life. I think we're going to stay right there. I'm not going to get any sun, so it doesn't matter where I park. And this will be home for the night. Ah, it smells nice. Smells nice, Paigey. Nice? Yeah. I didn't think we were going to find a nice spot because over there everything was overgrown. But this is older, but we have a nice spot over here. People have camped here before, probably.
You level?
I am leveled enough.
Yeah?
It's good. I'm a little forward, but it's fine. Side to side, I'm good, I think. Good morning, folks. We are getting this show on the road. It's really early. It's even earlier for us because we lost an hour yesterday. So, for me, it's trying to get used to the new time schedule. But we have to get moving. We have to keep moving so I can make it to the kids on time. We have to keep driving. No time to make breakfast. I'm hungry, and This will do. Oh yeah. Vodka right here. The food was okay. Coffee was I have to keep traveling. And when I travel a lot, that happens. Need to get some fuel, but before that I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee over here at my old buddy. That's right, folks, I got a cup of coffees from Tim Hortons. This means nothing. I am not going back to Tim Hortons. I found other coffees that I like, but I'm traveling, I'm tired, I need something to pick me up. This is a little pick me up, so we'll see if it tastes terrible still or if it's any better. We'll see. Oh, it's worse than I remembered. Oh, this is even worse than this is worse than Starbucks coffee. And Starbucks coffee is pretty bad. It tastes burnt all the time to me. This is like bitter and burnt, bitter taste. Wow. Terrible. There's no way I would ever go back to them.
At the light, turn right onto
I have my own coffee now that I like. I have actually multiple choices that I like. This Timmy's is not one of them. Oh, it's disgusting. We stopped over here real quick, take a nice break for about 5-10 minutes, do a little stretching. You know, I used to love Timmy's. I used to absolutely love Timmy's. Now, I drank maybe half the cup. Absolutely hate it. I wouldn't drink it if somebody gave it to me. Ugh. Paige is done for the day. She tried. We've been stopping about every hour and a half or so, going for a little walks, but she's in a lot of pain. It could be her sciatic, could be something wrong with her spine, some vertebrae being compressed, but she has a lot of tingling in her hands and arms and legs, and so she's gonna find a place to stay for the night, and I have to keep on going because I want to be by my kids tomorrow morning so we can have breakfast together. So, and then I'm only going to be there the weekend, and then Monday I have to keep driving back to New Jersey, and probably Tuesday I'll be working. So that's the way things turned out. So if she can, she'll meet us there tomorrow. If not, Sunday. We'll see what happens, folks. Hopefully she'll feel better. That truck over there has a gap in the tailgate. Every time he hits a bump, he's losing sand and dirt. All that stuff is blowing back. Look at that. Hitting the windshield of everybody. Look at that. I know it didn't look like much, but we are in Ohio, folks. Spielberger missed the sign. Unbelievable. You're going to be fired. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Unbelievable. But we are in Ohio, folks. Good thing I secured a nice loan, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get gas. But I got a good loan, folks. break time, folks. I'm gonna grab me some Popeyes. I know it's not healthy, but... Alright, folks. Chicken has been consumed. Hands have been cleaned. For the most part. No, I cleaned my hands. Of course I cleaned my hands. Very greasy skin. I don't eat the skin. I just eat the meat. Now I'm gonna drive. I got 3 hours until I reach my kids. But I'm not gonna drive all the way. I don't think I can make it. I can park in front of their house. Why am I so bright? Spielberger. But I'll be arriving at 11 o'clock tonight, so I don't know if I want to drive that much. But I could. I'll probably just stop somewhere because I need to go take a shower at Anytime Fitness. So I'll try to get as close as I can while still having a place somewhere to park. And
For 78 miles, continue straight.
okay, Mommy. I didn't realize I was going to be driving at night, and my lights are about to turn on. My solar lights outside the van and the trailer. So I keep looking. I'm going to have to pull over somewhere and turn them off. And it's hard to turn them off unless it's dark, because then I don't know if they're really off or not. So I'm going to have to wait. There's some construction here, some cops up ahead, and hopefully they won't turn off until I pass them, and then I can pull over somewhere. This is very important. Before I get to Joshua's place, please remind me to remove my magnets with Rolling Earthship on it, because I overnight there in front of the building, and I don't want people to see who it is. I want to stay incognito, out of sight, out of mind. So please remind me, folks, okay? Gotta turn the light off. Thank you for reminding me, folks. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna give it a little cleaning before I take it out. I think that was too much vinegar. I was a little bit too eager, Yeah, I gotta come back with dry stuff. I like to stay el incognito. It helps to park in places that you may not be able to park otherwise. I don't want to put a big sign. Hey, look inside. Louis is in there. Say hi to everybody, Josh.
Hey.
The kids are growing so tall and thin. Look at that. Ow.
Yeah.
I got vinegar, kid. I know how to use it. Stop it. I have vinegar. We're going to go out to eat. But first I got to move all this stuff from his seat. I don't know how he's going to sit over here, but...
I'll manage.
Can you sit on top of the trailer?
I gotta take me nappies, I gotta go eat breakfast, and then after I eat breakfast, I gotta take me nappies, because I'm a growing boy, I need me nappies.
Yeah, I need my nappies.
Yes, he does.
I'm gonna take a nappy right now.
But first we gotta eat breakfast. He's a growing boy, folks.
Then he said to me, "It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give to the one who thirsts from the spring of the water of life without cost." Revelation 21:6.